Hi, welcome. My name is Meredith, and today we're just going to begin the process of differentiating the thinking self, the one that is narrating everything we do, that is making decisions, that is just reacting habitually, based off of patterns and reflexes. So, how do we find the observer? How do we find the part that is witnessing what the thinker is thinking? And I'm going to just invite you on a short guided exercise with me. Follow along and see for yourself if you like it. This is by Russ Harris in his book The Happiness Trap. Russ Harris is an ACT clinician who has worked closely with Stephen Hayes, and is really one of the premier people in the ACT field. Okay. For 10 seconds, close your eyes and just notice all the sounds you can hear. Now do that again, but this time, as you notice what you can hear, be aware that you're noticing. Now, for 10 seconds, look around and see what you see. And now I invite you to do that again. And this time, be aware that that you are noticing, that you are looking around to see what you see. For 10 seconds, notice the position of your body, where your feet are, what's supporting you, how curved your spine is. Now do that again, but this time, as you notice your body, just be aware that you're noticing. For 10 seconds, close your eyes and notice what you're thinking. When you do that, this time, notice the thoughts and be aware that you're noticing your thoughts. Now sniff the air and notice what you can smell. And if you can't smell anything, just notice the sensations in your nostrils. Okay, and now do that again, and this time be aware that you're noticing what what you are smelling or what is happening, your sensations in your nostrils. Notice next what you can taste in your mouth. And if you can't taste anything, just be aware of the sensations in your mouth. Now do this again. And this time, just be aware that you're noticing. And now, for the second time, I invite you to close your eyes and notice what you're thinking. Now do that again, but this time, as you notice your thoughts, just be aware that you're noticing them. Now, for 10 seconds, slowly wiggle your fingers and just notice their movements. Okay. And now do it again, and this time notice that you're noticing. Now scan your body and focus in on any feeling or sensation that grabs your attention. And for 10 seconds, really observe it, starting with a scan. And now observe that feeling again, but this time as you do so, just be aware that you're observing it. Now take 3 slow, deep breaths and really notice your breathing. Now do that again, and as you do, be aware that you're noticing. And now for the third time, close your eyes for 10 seconds and just notice what you're thinking. And now do it again, but this time as you notice your thoughts, simply be aware that you're noticing them. So in ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy, there is the observing self, and that is who we just introduced you to. And in some ways, it is really the pure awareness of us. It's all it is. It's awareness. And so without that particular part of us, we would have no awareness. Of ourself. We would have no way to notice ourselves without this little part of us that is outside of our thinking. There's a poem by Rumi, the Guest House, and I'm gonna put it in the portal, but I'm also going to see if I can quickly find it here because it's very appropriate for now. And so, no, Toby, there's my doggy, and this is just going to show you that sometimes in the middle of doing something, things can be very inconvenient, and that's okay. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows, who violently sweep your house, empty of its furniture. Still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. That last part I could do without, but really it is once we become aware and can observe it, everything changes. When we can observe our reactions and our instincts, our when we can observe our patterns, we can begin to change them, right? So I hope this exercise was helpful. We'll have some more like it.